Another gloomy, rainy, nasty day here in West Harrison, Indiana. It's end of May, almost June, and we're still, our seasons have switched so much. I tell you, now we can work almost the end of December, which it is what it is. Well, yesterday I spent all day greasing the 316, checking the tire, put air pressure in that, fueling this up, loading that up. That took me to grease that, do all that stuff. I had to put some fluid in the final drives. It took me almost 3 hours. That's what a lot of people and customers don't see, the time it takes just to get ready, to prepare, to move that, or to anything. There's a lot of time. And I switched to these. When I did all my new tires, I put these, so that tells you. Before, man, I couldn't check these. Every time I go to hit them, it let air out. It's pain in the butt. So that makes it so much easier. And I knew they were low, but I couldn't even get in there to do it. Every time I try to get the thing on, let air out. I only had like 90 pounds, but when Hammer was back in it, I could tell, man, the tire looked like it was gonna pop off the rim. Hell, we got a little nest in there. Well, let's get this bad bitch loaded up, and I'll show you guys what we got going on for today. Got the ditching bucket on. That could only mean one thing. We're doing some sort of ditching. See, I cut that new road in so I can back everything up here and try to unload, keep all the mud out of my driveway up there. That's the game plan. So I can get everything back here. Look at all the wood I went through this year. It's cold. Long, cold winter. Hammer just showed up. It's funny, the last video just came out. I was talking about Joe going to basic training, and then he is actually graduating tomorrow. Idaho's there to see him. It's just kind of funny how funny time flies. I hit it perfect this time when I came up. A lot of times come up in a slide and one side would be off more than another. It's actually lined up perfect. Sky doesn't look good back in there. I don't think we get rained on any time. I tell you, I'm so tired of every time I get going on doing something, I'll get rained on and my shirt and everything's wet, so I'm still working. That's happened to me like the last 3 days. And then you're just like damp and kind of miserable the rest of the day. She's loaded. Let's get some chains on her. Get on the way. Rain's kind of picking up. I tell you, I ran this scenario through my head like 100 times how I'm going to get this machine there. You'll see, it's there's really no place to put my truck. I don't think I can back in this narrow driveway. I don't know. So I might drop it, bring the truck back here, and then just drive over there and then move it to wherever. My buddy wants some work done over the hill here, so go look at that, and then maybe just pick it up tomorrow and move it there. Let's go see what we're getting into. Pulling out. As soon as you leave your driveway in your house, that's when the anything can happen. Tom turkeys. I knew something felt different when I was pulling this down. I'm like, man, I must have got it too far forward. And that's not the case. I forgot to drop my third axle. Once you get used to your equipment, the smells, the sounds, the way it feels, man, you know when stuff's right. Well, we're pulling back in. Like I said, I don't even think I showed you guys, but there was nowhere to drop the trailer, and it's only a few miles from my house. So we'll just drop this here, and then while the excavator's out, like I said, I got a Texas guy over here, and there's a guy just that way that needs cattails. That's a big thing. You always got to coordinate and make sure if that machine's out and moving, you don't want to bring it back. Try to line some work up for it. Had 2 guys reach out, so we'll make it happen while it's out. So I can move it from there right to the next job to the next job. All in line. Seamless. Yeah, it's getting with it. Raining pretty good. I had no clue it said it was clear today. I don't know, but there's, I guess, chances for every day this week. It's Wednesday, I think. Look at these losers. We got our wild turkeys, and then we got 21 chickens here. They're here, they're all over. That just codifies the hillbilliness, I guess. My daughter wants them. Guess we got chickens. I think we got destroyed my garage. Look at this. Beautiful drops of poverty in the dirt business. Stop by here at the on the way to the job. That's that field I laid out. The soil guy's here doing samples. I stopped by to shoot the crap with him, check on some other stuff. Off to this other one, see what we got. Well, we're here and the rain's picked up. It's raining more. Let's walk back here and I'll show you what we got. Yeah, I texted all the other people that wanted some stuff done, and got to go look at both them. Well, here's the project. Dip all these out. I don't know if I'm gonna this big bug. I don't know if I'm gonna track it back and forth, throw it in a pile, and then bring my dump truck and load it. I don't know. But I'm in the spot where I freaking soaked again. Here on the bank, kind of let it drain out. Bet we're gonna see some snakes and turtles in here. Smells like they all do. That big ditching bucket out there. Ooh, that smell. Problem is tracking back and forth, man, and it makes such a mess. I love running this thing with this ditching bucket. It feels like you're getting a lot done. Always changes. Sometimes when you get here, it just isn't what you remembered it, or things change, weather, rain. really like to finish this thing all up at once. But I've done this before and tried moving this stuff with like a skid loader, and man, with you tracking with all that water, it makes such a mess and everything gets slimy. It's hard to grab it. Boy, it smells like fish. I talked about that 315, but situations like this, I don't know if that's got the reach this does or not. I need to really, well, I've ridden one a couple times, but I need a demo one. Actually, I don't need to buy anything. This thing's fine. What it does every year, it'd go from this raining to somewhat cool with a hoodie on to so hot and dry we'll be praying for rain. It's come along pretty good. So it's all right. Look at that bad bitch, man. So much for no rain today. I tell you, you cannot go off of what the weatherman says. It's funny. Before I got into this deal, I never looked at the weather. I didn't really care. Now my schedule's dictated by the weather. I think once that stuff drains out, I'll be able to grab a pretty good bunch with this bucket and walk it over. I'm gonna let it dry up a little bit so we don't mess the yard completely up. I'm surprised we ain't seen any turtles yet. Try to keep minimal piles. Slick this up right here. I tell you, this thing makes a quick work of stuff. It's a big bucket, and I've done them with my Mini quite a few times. That's a lot of the reason too I say I like a 315 for mobilization. Getting into some of these tighter jobs, not as heavy. You can definitely tell when you're hauling this thing. It's pretty heavy, 44,000. Is that wiper driving you guys nuts? Right now it'd be nice to have a tilt bucket. I could tilt this right here on this edge. Stretch out there. On the last little section here, it's been going pretty good. Down in this way to get out here. Woo! Sliding. Better watch, I'm gonna end up in the dang pond. That's the thing, you start moving this water around, like I said, everything just gets greasy. I did it once before and I was throwing it out and moving with a skid loader. Man, it was slip and slide. I actually think one time I about went into the pond on another job. You almost just got to set it on the bank and let her dry. I don't know why, but my butt's clenching. Sometimes, like when I'm loading a skid loader or whatever, it feels like it's gonna flip. I'll throw my leg out like that, like I'm offsetting it, like that little weight from my leg's gonna do anything. My good buddy Bod stopped by to see me, and I'm freaking soaking wet. Makes for a great day, don't it?
Yep.
I got this last little clump out here, but man, look how, see how everything gets nasty and slick. I might see what I can do here. I'm not real worried about going too deep. Sometimes these son of a guns will just take off on you. I'm gonna come back and transport all this when it dries up. That's a poke out there, and this is a steep ass edge here it breaks off of. So if this drops, we'll see, I'm gonna go like a friggin', it'd be like a roller coaster. It'd be bite down, killer. Here comes the fun. Let's walk out there just a hair more. I'm type, I just want to get all this leg of it done. I'm teetering. Woo! I'm sliding. Stay back here, you bastard. Oh, I'm going. That's not gonna be good. That sumbitch will suck you in. See? Woo! Ooh, see what I'm saying there? This could get bad. Out of reach of my stick. Man, that was sketchy. It is, it's just like an ice rink. I knew that was going to pull me in. That's going to be tough to get. Woo! I'm lucky I got there, because what you don't want to do is get out there deep and having to spin around and then all that water's in your compartment. God, things like that can happen so quick. That's all I'm gonna do today. Everything's just too wet. That rain didn't help anything. Kind of gave me the jitteries. Have that. Well, I got way more done than I expected. Kind of goes back to what I was saying, man. I just get in the groove. Like when I'm loading trucks, I just don't want to stop. It's so much enjoyment. I don't know. Enjoy the hell out of it. But yeah, see how that breaks over it with sliding me in. What the hell is this all over here? Oh, that's from that pine tree. I thought that was my paint jacked up. So yeah, next time I'll come in there when it ain't so steep. Try to get it, let everything kind of dry up a little bit, and then we'll transport this. That's it for today. I'll have you back when maybe when I move it. I don't know. Not a real fun video. Not really. Nothing exciting. I guess I'd be excited if I went in there, but you guys don't want to see a family member that happen to. So stay tuned to the next adventure.